Hey everybody, how you guys doing today? My name is Nick, otherwise known here as Avialence, and I want to welcome you guys to Dark Souls 2. This is a game I actually didn't plan on picking up. I wasn't too sold on the fact that I would have to buy it on my Xbox 360 or wait until the PC release came out later this year, but I actually decided to pick it up on my 360. I had talked to my buddies Elliot, my friend Enrique, as well as my coworker and buddy Nikki and her boyfriend Eric, and they all highly recommended it. And because Titanfall is a lot of fun, but I'm already kind of through the multiplayer, I'm a Gen 2 already, and don't worry, Titanfall is still one of my focuses. I just wanted something that was more single-player driven. I mean, I have the entire week to myself with Spring Break, which is this week, and I figured that Dark Souls 2 would be a great experience for me to kind of hop in, have some solo game time, and enjoy a bit. So I'm going to attempt to release a couple videos here, but I'm really not a Dark Souls 2 expert, so just to let you guys know, I'll be saying that in every single video I release, because I don't know if these little tips, tricks, helps, guides, things like that will be helpful at all, because I know that I am new to the whole world of Dark Souls, and I'd really appreciate you guys' help getting through it. So if you have any tips or tricks that really help out with Dark Souls 2, I would appreciate it. I played Dark Souls 1, I got about halfway through the game before I finally told myself that I was kind of going to back out of it. I picked it up at a rough time, which was last winter break, so the winter break of 2012, and I started playing it a lot, had a lot of fun with it, and enjoyed the difficulty of it, but another couple games came around, and I started to focus more on DayZ again and things of that nature, so I really didn't get through Dark Souls 1. It's something I regret not doing, but it feels that Dark Souls is a little more friendly to players, and I don't mean in a difficulty aspect. We'll talk about that here in a second. But as far as the story goes, you guys are watching some of the cutscenes now. It is gorgeous. The story is simple. I like the... Well, it's not simple, obviously, but it's in more context. I feel like this beginning cutscene made the difference in my interest in the game. You know, it defines what you are, and I really see Dark Souls as a descent into hell. One of my favorite books is Dante's Inferno, right? Great read. Love it. Love studying it in literature in my freshman and sophomore year of college, and this feels more like that, right? You are going into the pit of despair to rescue your humanity, right? And I like that idea. And I also don't understand why he would go into the pit of despair. I mean, the giant pit of demon souls and hell basically sucking you in. Yeah, let's go hit up that, because that's how it goes. But I like the idea now. I like the idea of a hollow. I fully understand it. I've talked to a lot of my friends too to try to get the idea that this is how the game works, this is what the story is, and I'm really excited to get into Dark Souls 2. Now, that being said, I've only played for about 2.5 hours. Most of the footage you guys are seeing is actually from my second playthrough start over. I originally started as a swordsman, I believe, or is a bladesman, I can't remember. But it's the dual welding one, and I love dual welding, and I thought, oh, Dark Souls would be great dual welding, and I was completely wrong. It is extremely challenging, especially dual welding, because I can't really block. All I can do is dodge, and my health is extremely low. So I talked to my friend Nikki, and she got me set up. She said that I should pick a warrior or a knight, which is what I ended up playing in the first Dark Souls. I did a warrior, I believe, and kind of went off of that, just because they start with a little bit better balance of stats. You know, it's more focused on the idea of defense, and then you can also pick up a shield early in the game, things of that nature. And I've also been told that in Dark Souls 2, class really doesn't define your playstyle anymore, whereas class at the beginning gave you a lot of great stats. In Dark Souls 1, those stats were paramount, and you had to play the class that way. You couldn't just swap up weapons on the fly, and it seems that Dark Souls 2 has really taken a lot of the elements that I didn't enjoy in Dark Souls 1 and carried them here into something that's really unique. I mean, right off the bat, I love the idea of the hollow thing, right? You are hollow, but in Dark Souls 1, you didn't lose health. Now, in this game, you actually lose health, so the more and more you die as a hollow, right, the more health you lose, and you only can get, and it goes down, I think, to about 50% of your maximum health. So you can lose half of your maximum health, which really makes a kicking difference. And the only way to get that health back is by using a human effigy to restore your humanity. So it feels like humanity's got a little bit more of a play in this, and there's a more emphasis on not dying as often, although I feel that you will die quite frequently. I also heard this game is ridiculously long. Like I said, I've only spent about 2 hours with it, but I am getting hordes of information from tons of my friends saying, look, man, this game, I've been playing it for 80 hours and like hardcore playing it, and I still don't feel like I'm close to finished, which I can really appreciate. This seems like a game that I'm going to be really enjoying and taking my time with, and I'm okay with that. As far as the Dark Souls 2 videos go here, I haven't really thought about much. I don't want to do a walkthrough, I don't want to do a playthrough, but I'll probably drop some helpful hints or things I think may help players, or a couple Dark Souls discussions, because I think this is a really cool game to discuss, and this is something that I can really get into. Although, again, I'm not a Dark Souls expert. I know there's a lot of you guys out there who may or may not be watching these videos that I'm going to do, but you guys are masters of this game, and I would really love your help on this. If you have any hints, tips, tricks, anything that'll help me out in Dark Souls 2, again, I'd really appreciate it. So I may post a couple videos here talking about a certain boss fight or how I feel about a certain thing, and if you guys can help me out with that, it'd be great. I'm really looking forward to getting into this game. I love the concept of the start off. I love the dialogue. The animations, too, look great, actually. A lot of the clothing animations look phenomenal. I did end up picking up the Collector's Edition for this game, which you guys should be able to see that video on my channel. I do have a Collector's Edition opinion or an unboxing. I think I'm going to combine the two at that point. But I do have those coming up also today, and the Collector's Edition was actually really nice. For $120, I basically went into my GameStop, right, and I had a $50 off coupon that I printed out from my rewards points. So I used that. I traded in a couple Xbox 360 games like GTA, which GTA still were $20. I was kind of surprised by that. I think I got $28 for it because of my extra trade-in bonuses, right? But I got that, and I was surprised. So I ended up paying like $20 for a Dark Souls 2 360 Collector's Edition, which is really nice. I like the Collector's Edition. It has a lot of good stuff in it. The art book is phenomenal. And the statue's okay. I feel like it could have had a little more detail. But the big thing is the steelbook. The steelbook's gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and link you guys a couple photos of the steelbook right now. It's probably the best steelbook that I've ever seen in a Collector's Edition. Just the attention to detail. The fact that it also is bent out, so it's imprinted out. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous Collector's Edition. So if you guys can get your hands on one of those, I've heard that they actually overmade the Collector's Edition, like made tons and tons and tons of them, and a lot of people have canceled their pre-order, decided not to pick it up, and they're floating about for PS3 and Xbox 360. So if this is something you'd be interested in, if you're a hardcore collector who can really appreciate a good case, I go pick it up. It's only 120 bucks, like I said, and you can trade in some stuff towards it. Really nice. But outside of that, guys, I mean, that's kind of my welcome to my initial thoughts on Dark Souls. It will, of course, have a My Impressions video up, but I want to get a lot further in the game before I go ahead and make that video. So that's the plan, though. So if you guys are Dark Souls 2 fans, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys what you think about Dark Souls 2. You know, is it better than 1? Is it worse than 1? I'll, of course, be releasing my opinions this week. I actually have a cool idea for a video. I'm going to call it From the Casual Gamer. Is Dark Souls 2 better than Dark Souls 1? And approach it that way, which I think will really be nice, because I'm not a hardcore Dark Souls fan. I'm not a casual gamer, so to speak, in the general aspect. When it comes to Dark Souls, though, yes, I'm not used to this difficulty in video games, but I can really appreciate it. So that's the gist of that, guys. But if you enjoyed this video, again, guys, feel free to help me out. I'd appreciate it. Hit that like button if you had a good time watching this clip, and feel free to subscribe for more videos. Like I said, I'll be releasing a couple early Dark Souls tutorial videos, more so discussions than anything else from a casual gamer's perspective. And if I see anything that may be helpful or a little hint, tip, trick, whatever, I will go ahead and drop it on this video, despite you guys probably already knowing about it. So anyway, that's the gist of it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the videos later this week. Have a good one.